Hi, everyone. This is Suzanne Etkin bringing you a short three-part presentation on some common habits that can help your community reduce common pollution sources. The first one I'm going to talk about is pet waste. Dog lovers, dog owners love their dogs. We all love our dogs. The reality is that dogs poop just like all of us, and that poop is a major source of pollution in our local waterways. But talking about poop with your community can be a whole lot of fun. And it's a really good and an easy way to help engage your community in stopping an important source of bacteria. So, bacteria in Anne Arundel County can come from three different places. It can come from humans. So, if there's a leaky sewer pipe or a non-functioning septic system. Sometimes you can have bacteria contamination. It can come from wildlife, specifically if you have a beach or a golf course where there are a lot of geese congregating, that can be a source of bacteria. But really, the most common and prevalent source of bacteria in our county is our pets. So all Anne Arundel County waterways are closed to human and pet contact after every 1 inch rainstorm, and that's because of bacteria contamination that comes from stormwater runoff. Pet waste is really potent in bacteria. A single gram can contain 23 million bacteria. So it's really, really important in your community to take stock of whether there is pet waste, whether there are dog owners, and if you have an opportunity to reduce bacteria coming from pet waste. So, pet waste can be harmful for a number of reasons. First is human health. There certainly are a lot of diseases and parasites that are found in pet waste, and they can hang around longer than you think. You think that little pile of dog poop disintegrates into the soil in a couple of days, but really some of those organisms can stay around for a while. Secondly, pet waste can attract rats and rodents. Dog food is really high in protein, and dogs' bodies just don't break all of that protein down, and it can be a source of attracting rodents to your backyard. So, if people love their dogs but don't love rats, that might be a nice way to entice them to pick up their pet waste. One thing that we find through observation is that a lot of people um, clean up their pet waste while they're out walking their dog in their community, but sometimes we'll just let the dog out in the backyard, let's say in the morning or in the evening. The dog poops, and sometimes people don't remember to clean that up all the time. So, oh, poop, don't forget your backyard. This is a little magnet prompt that one of our interns created for a group of stewards a couple of years ago. We've got them in our office if you'd like to use them for your community. But people often ask us, well, what do you want us to do with that pet waste? And there's three simple things: scoop it, bag it, trash it. So we want people to scoop it up. We want people to put it in the bag and in the trash. So we don't want people to flush it down the toilet. It's a waste of water, and it can overload septic systems, and there's no real need for that pet waste to go into the septic system. We don't want people to bury it or compost it. Here in the coastal plain, we're really close to the water table, and burying a bunch of pet waste can actually leach bacteria and nutrients right to the groundwater. So we don't want that. So we really want, the best thing to do is just to throw it away in the trash. And you can get non plastic. Corn-based pet waste bags pretty easily. Um, Another thing that people often ask is, well, what about all the other animals that poop in the woods? Nobody cleans up their waste. And an important distinction is that the animals that live in the waterways, I mean, animals that live in our backyards are actually eating and recycling nutrients that already exist in our area. So they're just recycling nutrients that already exist, and hopefully those animals are in balance, and so not too many of them in a small area. wildlife can be a source of bacteria, but it's certainly not the concentrated source that our dogs are. Another thing that dog lovers, dog owners ask often is, well, what about the cats? Nobody picks up their pet waste. What do you want to do about them? And here's my answer to that. Cats, I love cats. Cats belong inside for a variety of reasons. One is you're not running after your cat if they're outside to pick up their pet waste. It does have bacteria, but also they're pretty tough on birds. Our songbird population is already pretty stressed from habitat loss, and feral cats and even cats that are fed and are our pets really do damage to the bird population. I say keep those pets indoors, scoop the litter box, or keep the cats indoors, scoop the litter box, and then clean up your dog's waste when it's outside.